Hey Miss Gia's class. So this is your second video for Wednesday, July 8th. Now, we are going to do a little fun activity, but it's related to symmetry, which is something that we're talking about in math this week. Now, symmetry, you guys should already know from, I think, last year, and maybe if you've studied art or done any craft projects. But symmetry basically means one line that goes down the middle of something that makes both sides the same. So, for example, this is really easy when you think about your face, right? Your face is symmetrical. That means that if I put a line down the middle of my face, okay, I have one eye on this side and one eye on this side. I have half a nose on this side and half a nose on this side. I've got half my mouth here and half my mouth here. And I've got half my hair and half my hair. And one eyebrow and one eyebrow. So that means if I put a line up and down the middle of my face, it is a line of symmetry because this side and this side are the same. Now, what happens if I put a line like this on my face? So going sideways or horizontal. Is this a line of symmetry? Well, let's see. I have two eyes up here and no eyes down here. Okay. I have one mouth down here and no mouth up here. So are things even on the top and on the bottom? Are they the same? No, they're not the same. So that means that your face only has one line of symmetry. Only the vertical or the up and down line is a line of symmetry. This line, not so much. Not a line of symmetry. Let's look at other shapes and their lines of symmetry. Now, you guys know this because you're all really smart. But just to review, to make sure that Miss Gia is getting it right too, I've got a square, and my marker fell. I've got a square, and I want to know how many lines of symmetry a square has. Well, that's easy. We know that we can fold this square in half, right, so that the edges line up, and that's one line of symmetry. So if we fold it this way, this side is the same as this side. Is that it? Are we done? No, because we can also fold it this way and do a line of symmetry across. That means that the top half and the bottom half are the same. So that's two lines of symmetry. We can have a horizontal line and a vertical line. So those are our two options. We can have it this way or this way. Is that it? Are we done? Ooh, challenge yourself. There are two more lines of symmetry on a square. Where are they? What happens if you fold it diagonal? So that means one corner to the other corner. Do you think that that might make another line of symmetry? So let me show you in our options over here. It might be hard to see with all of my lines. So if I make a line of symmetry like that, diagonal, are both sides the same? Is this side the same as this side? It is. Yeah, it is. And do you think that works if we make the line the other way? Like the other diagonal? Let's see. I'm gonna try it because I'm crazy. I want to know. It does work. So look, friends. I have my diagonal going this way, and I have it going this way. And in each of them, in this one and in this one, it's the same. So that means a square has 1, 2, 3, 4 different lines of symmetry. So that's 4 ways that we can draw a line and have the same thing on one side of the line and on the other side of the line. Now, are you ready to get artsy? For this art activity, you can either use markers, or if you have watercolors, you can use watercolors. Let me tell you what we're gonna do. You're gonna get a piece of paper, okay? And you're gonna fold it in half. Now, you decide. You can fold it, I call this hamburger style, because it's like a hamburger that you could eat. Or you could fold it the long way, like a hot dog. Make it hot dog style, okay? You decide. So either hamburger style or long way hot dog style. Okay, I'm gonna fold mine hamburger style. So it's gonna be like this. Okay, so when you open it up, you're gonna have your line of symmetry. Ooh. And you're gonna have two sides that are the same. Now, when you're ready, you're gonna need some water for your watercolors. Okay, and you're gonna need your paint. I'm gonna use watercolors, but I will show you later how to use markers for this. Okay, so don't worry. Now, when you open it up, I'm gonna move this down so you can see me. You're gonna have your two sides. You only want to paint on one side. Okay, we're not painting on both sides. No, no, no. Just one side. So I'm gonna be very creative, and with watercolors, you put the water on the paper first. And then you put the paint on it. Okay, so I'm gonna put my water here. And you wanna make sure that you have enough water so that when we fold our paper like this on our line of symmetry, what's gonna happen? What do you think's gonna happen? Ready? Blend it in. I'm gonna work my magic. Ta-da! So now we have our line of symmetry in the middle, and we have our two sides. And if you want, you can paint it a little better if you want, but the important thing is that both sides are the same. Right? So I'm gonna keep going. Okay, and then I'll show you guys the finished product. But this is the idea. You want to do one at a time, one color at a time. Okay? Because if the water dries, then it won't go on the other side. Okay? So I will speed this up, and then I will show you guys the finished product. Okay, now I have my perfectly symmetrical, meaning that it's the same on one side as it is on the other side, my symmetrical rainbow art. Now, Miss Gia chose to do rainbow, okay, because I like the rainbow, but you guys can use whatever color you want. You can make a pattern, you can make it blue, purple, you can make it red and then white, so don't paint anything, and then red, white, You can do whatever you guys want. You don't have to do lines. You can do dots. You can do X's. You can do a smiley face. In fact, let me show you. Also, this is really cool, guys. You can make your own cards. For example, if someone has a birthday coming up in your family, look at this. Now, if I fold it this way, I have a beautiful card that I can write happy birthday, or you're my favorite dog. Maybe I sent a letter to my dog. So let me show you how to do this with markers, okay? Now, what we're gonna do is we wanna get markers, if you can, if you have markers that are fat, a little fatter than normal, that's good. So the process is the same. We're gonna start with a piece of paper. You're gonna fold it Now I'm using recycled paper. You're gonna fold it so that we have a line of symmetry, right? And then you're gonna do the same thing. Now this time I'm gonna make dots. I like dots. And I'm gonna make dots. I'll do rainbow dots again. Sure, why not? Okay. So let me show you what I'm gonna do. Here's my paper. Remember, you're still drawing on just one side. With our fat markers, I'm gonna do dots like this. However, if I fold my paper like this right now, after just using the marker, we don't get any of that cool transfer like with the paint. But if you take a paintbrush and some water, or a Q-tip and some water, and you put just a little bit, then ta-da! Okay, now you don't want to put a lot of water because that will make your paper soggy. Just a little to get the ink wet again. Then you give it a nice little, "You're such a good job." And you get, ta-da! So you can keep doing that. Maybe talk nicely to it. "Yay, you can do it! Good job! Woo!" See, I needed to talk a little nicer to it. Okay, this way, you need a little more patience. But I think you guys, you know, we talked about patience last week. You're good at being patient. So, you just go one by one, and you get the ink a little wet from your marker, and you start to get some symmetry. You get a mirror image on the other side. See? Ta-da! So you can keep doing that. I'll do a few more and I'll speed it up and I'll show you the final result. And there we have it. Now I have this really cool paper with all these different designs, and it's symmetrical. We have our line of symmetry down the middle, and it's like it's looking into a mirror. One side is the same as the other side. And with this is cool because you can make this like a sign maybe for your room. You can write like, Agustina's room, or Leon's room, or Tom's room, Tom only. But nah, it's more fun when you let other people in your room, right? Maybe I'll make one for Miss Gia's room, but not Miss Gia only. I'll make it for our classroom so that everyone can come in, right? So friends, I hope you enjoyed our symmetry artwork. Okay, if you want to send me pictures of your symmetry, sounds good, I would love to see it. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow in our Zoom class. All right, here's the other one. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay in touch. Bye!